Hi everyone, and welcome to today's demonstration. In this session, we're going to take a look at a new capability within the MEND platform called code source. Now, lots of application development relies on building containers in-house in order to package your application effectively and bring in all the components so it can easily be deployed at scale. Now, some of the issues with scanning containers for vulnerabilities or license compliance is trying to trace back the origin or the repository where that Dockerfile may live. Certainly in large organizations, this can be quite a challenge and quite difficult to just track the Dockerfile, which might have been scanned further on the right-hand side of the SDLC. So today we're going to cover code source by MEND and this ability to track where an image scan has come from and link directly to the repository. So with that, let's go ahead and make a start. So first of all, we have a dedicated article which covers how to connect your container images to the source repository using MEND SCA. Take a look at other articles which we have directly at docs.mend.io. So if I head over to my github.com environment, I've got a repository called cool container and a basic Dockerfile, which is built in from Maven and makes use of OpenJDK. So from here, what we can do is take a look at how we enabled the image tracing, and that links directly back to the global repository configuration. So if I head over to my repositories, take a look at white source config, which is our global configuration, and then look at the repo config.json, we have a new section here called image settings. So add this to your white source config or repo config.json if it's global. And we've just enabled a group called image settings, a subgroup called image tracing. And we've enabled image tracing pull requests, add Dockerfile path to true, and add the repository coordinates to true as well. So if I just step back to that example of a Dockerfile and take a look at the pull requests, if I look at the closed pull requests which we have in this repository, then you can see I've already merged this example where MEND has created the PR to add the two labels to my Dockerfile. Once that's done, all we need to do is scan with MEND image in your pipeline in order to have that traceability. So if I just head over to the code area now and take a look at my GitHub workflows, using a MEND template, which is available, we scroll down, I'm simply curling the unified CLI. I've authenticated with the environment variables at the top. And then finally, I'm scanning with MEND image, that cool container with the tag version 1. And of course, this is typically done in the pipeline where you do your Docker build. Once that's then complete, we can head over to the Cloud Native dashboard, which is within the MEND UI. Once that image scan is complete, we'll see it in our list, cool container. We can select that, and we can see all of the vulnerabilities and the licenses associated to the packages in this container. But most importantly, we have a link to that Dockerfile for traceability and a link to the repository which we were just working in. Finally, one really useful feature I'd like to call out here is the ability to allow Renovate to update your Docker files. For example, we can see OpenJDK should be upgraded here as there is a new version from 8 Slim to version 17 Slim. So we can go further and also allow Renovate to help us maintain and upgrade our Docker files as well. I hope you found this video insightful and feel free to contact us if you have any questions. Thank you and goodbye.